Oh, this one's gonna be could be a little tricky. We're getting some good cards. Oh wow. Anyway, unfortunately this run is over. I'll get something, but I don't think we're getting 3 grand. Nope. Holy shit.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's inside. Ooh. Where'd you come from? Alright, let's see what we got here.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
What the? Seriously, dude? Oh, 30 by 4, 90 by 10. It's cutting it close, but I don't think I'm gonna get 12 grand out of this. Oh my god. Is he T-posing? He thought he was hiding. Oof, got that heart. Bye, bitch. It's probably better to put the multi first because it'll keep procking. This could proc, but I don't know how likely. Holy shit. Oh, right. Right. It disables the very large blind. Oh, wow. Exactly 450. Oh, yes, please. Hold on, hold on. Wait, who am I getting rid of? I'll get rid of you. Disables effect of every boss blind. Why couldn't I get that last hand? Alright, we're at 219. We gotta get to 95. What the? What the we're not on the green, but they want rough and green, so that's fine. Or chipped it right in. really orange. Oh shit! It's another cinnamon. And this new 308 is actually not bad. Oh, I almost hit that heart, but it's not bad. Let's hold on. Can I get a 10? Oh, even better. Yep. Let's get me a royal flush. What is up, everyone? Old Willow Scrub here. We are back with more Fishing Planet. How far is this? This is at least 65 feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll drag this in. So, initially, I wasn't going to do Fishing Planet Monday or today. Unfortunately, I couldn't stream Friday or Monday because of some really, bad storms. So, what wound up happening is... Oh... Oh, no. What wound up happening is a little more than a week ago, we got hit with some pretty severe storms. Like, really severe. Oh, that's bad, cast. Not just in my state and not just in my city, but in my community. We've had water levels rise, especially in the river, 11 feet. 3 blocks. I was supposed to hold on to this, let it drop. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. I was supposed to let that drop. But the river is like 3 blocks north of me. The river rose 11 feet. Tons of people were stranded. A lot of people had to be rescued because they couldn't even get out of their homes. And then Friday was essentially the same thing. So Friday there was more thunderstorms and more rain, and then Monday was the same thing. It's weird. I didn't even see the marker for my... Oh, that's wild. Usually they at least show you, where that was. But it was again bad on Monday, and I didn't want to take a chance. Okay, we got something maybe? Nope, guess not. Okay. So I didn't want to take the chance, so I couldn't stream anything on Friday. Couldn't stream anything on Monday. So we're back with more. Oh, yeah, we got. So we're back with more Fishing Planet. I know the new location came out yesterday on Xbox. So that's good. I hope a lot of people have fun with that. Trying to get a big old fish. You need 198.42 pounds with a bottom fishing rod, basically this, and I also need two of them for trolling. This spot's pretty good. Someone gave me this spot and told me that you can get giant grouper here. I don't technically have like a really, really big hook that'll help me out. I'm just using whatever I can use right now, which is, what is it, the Fabulous Point Hook 14. The best hook I can use right now, so the biggest hook I can use right now. Now this fish is big, but it's not that big. I can tell you it's not 198 pounds. Now what's funny is I said that last time and it was a bigger fish. But it doesn't seem like it's fighting as much as they were the last time I played. I like the little sailboats. If I'm looking down weird, I'm just trying to see if what I'm feeling is my controller or if there's like a slice in my skin. Can't tell. My thumb feels a little weird. Okay, back at fishing. Well, something big's got that one, I think. But I am not gonna let go of this. Getting closer. I have a feeling it's probably like 130. It's hard to tell the giant grouper because I haven't caught that many. So I don't know what the size is. Last time I saw it, I thought the same thing. I thought it was like 100 and something pound fish, and it wound up being, over the weight limit. Well, over the limit you need for the mission. I didn't expect that. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. What we got? 187. Oh, damn. That was so close. Gotta move forward. Drop the anchor. Pick it back up. Do it all over again. That was pretty close. 180 something pounds. Oh, we do have something on this rod. It's not big, whatever it is. So it's actually not worth my time. I'll drop this, and then I'll pick that up. Because I'll still pull it in for like the cash and XP, but if I lost it, I didn't care. I didn't think it would be that big because it didn't go all the way down. I don't know if it necessarily is a grouper. If it is a grouper, it's a small one. Maybe like 80, 90 pounds, 100 pounds. Somewhere around there. This thing is trolling the hell out of me. I know it's not that big. Because the character's not holding it like they would if it was something really big. I can't even tell with this rod. What do you call this grip? Why are you off on the side like that? I have no clue. I don't think either one of these are really big. The other one's just down there so deep. £115 grouper. Okay, I knew it wasn't that big. Like, this is not that big. Because they're not holding it like they would. I can lose that fish, I don't care. Set the other hook. It's not what I wanted. That's a little too small for what I want. This is still on. Okay. That's wild. I didn't think it would be. What is this? Here we go. I will fight with this one. I don't care about the other one. Because this is bigger. Oh well, fish escaped. I didn't care. Like I said, that was on the smaller side. This one's on the smaller, the big side. So, win some, you lose some. It's bigger than whatever the other fish would have been, but not as big as the first one. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, wow. It's only 105 pounds. So it was smaller than the other one, which I kind of expected, just I didn't expect it to be only 105 pounds. I did not expect that little. I don't have any. I do not have any. I think 14 is the biggest size I can get right now. Let's see. Uh, uh, saltwater hooks. 14 is the biggest size I can get right now. 18 is not until level 89. Can't even buy the trolling hooks, which is okay. I don't really have a need. But yeah. Could try a saltwater curved hook at 18. And I just missed the 198 pounds before. It's 187. Wait. Yeah, I got pretty close. 180 something pound. It was just a little bit bigger, would have been fine. These these fish do not like me one. This thing does not like me. Strike 4 timed out. Okay. Okay. It wasn't even making that much noise like something is on it. But okay. That's the right pole, too. Okay. What strike timed out? Okay, I see that one. Yeah, we got one here. Okay, cool. Now, this is a much bigger fish than the last one. See what we can do. Don't know how big this is, but I know it's at least bigger than the young ones because of his grip. So I know it's at least a bigger fish. Just don't know how big. I just have to get lucky once. Well, I guess technically twice. The trolling, it's not so bad. You can use a wide variety of things. You can use plugs. You can use the trolling octopus, squid chains. $198. Yeah, I've got a bunch of fish like that from trolling before. Doesn't always happen with the smaller size gear, but it will happen. So I'm not worried about that. It's just obviously this one is a little tricky when you have smaller hooks. You're at the mercy of RNG. Totally doable. It's not that big. Oh, it's a dog tooth, that's why. Tuna Tyrant 2, catch a certain number of tuna. Oh, when I first loaded the game, I got a bunch of bait coins for number of perch caught. I know that they added some new rewards for people for different things. Like supposedly there's a new exteriors lure for catching every single young variant fish in the game. I don't know if it's everyone in every location or just everyone, period. And the reason why I say that is like I don't know like if two locations have, you know, a young, say, bass, whatever bass. Like I don't know if you have to catch them all in one, like in each location it's in, or just catch it once. But I do know that there's at least some new missions. Let me see if I can find the ones that it gave me. Was it exploring? No. Mastering. Collecting. I literally just got like a whole bunch of things. Weird. Where's the Congo? It's weird. I guess they're not showing you the ones you've done. Because I'm assuming it would be under mastering, but I'm not seeing it. It's not under collecting. Obviously, it's not under fish monsters, so I don't know where they went. But there's a whole bunch of new ones for perch. They gave me a whole bunch of bait coins. It's probably because the new location dropped, and then I guess they stealth dropped some new missions. Not just for the location, but just in general. This is really weird. Let me reset this rod. right, fish on. It's big, but it doesn't seem as big. This fish is annoying. I don't mind having the strike timeout because, like I said, this is a big fish. Pretty big. It's putting up a pretty decent fight. Is it 198 pounds big? I don't know. I'll have to find out though. No, I can see in the thing. Only 129. Okay, that's not good. Let this drop again. Like I said, I'm like behind the eight ball because technically you should be using a bigger size hook, but this is the biggest one I have. So I could do the saltwater curve, which is technically a bigger size hook, but I don't know how big it is compared to this one. I did see that they introduced some new like lures. Can't I can't see them here, but I see spoons, poppers, and then trolling skirts. And I noticed that because this, right? Like you have that slot, you have that one, and that one. I'm like, oh, okay, got some new stuff. Well, it's not that big, but if I can pull it in, it's more cash, it's more XP. Because I need an awful lot of XP for the new location. I think it's another 11 million, which is almost the same amount of XP that I have right now total from like level 1 to 85. It's funny because like that's just going from 85 to 93, I think. I guess 93 is when it unlocks. I'm not even sure. But if it is 93, yeah. It's like 11 million. It's a lot of XP. Now, if you go to the Congo and you follow my little XP guide that I made, you can on YouTube. Won't take you too long. You can easily get 1.5 if you have premium. You can get 1.5 million in one day easy without really working too hard. So, about 2 weeks of that. Without premium, maybe 3. But it's still a lot of time. Because with premium, you're probably looking at about 100, say 90 to like 130,000 XP easily every trip. You could technically get more out of it. You could do those trips 3 to 4 times in an hour. Let's guess this out here. Wait for it to drop. But yeah, I mean, if you're doing like 90, 100 grand XP per trip, you can get about 400 grand per hour. 3 to 400. Ten trips, it's 3 to 4 million. Reset this rod. So you would have to do, 20, 25 hours. That's with premium. Without premium, probably close to 40. It's gonna take a bit. Oh, one thing to note. My little Halloween games, especially when I start doing Alien Isolation, now I don't know exactly what's going on, but the first Monday, which I think that's the 5th, I probably won't be able to stream. I got hit with a jury summons. And from the one thing I know, right, is you show up. Never done it, but I know people who have. But you show up, and they might use you, and they might not. But you're going to be sitting there for hours, waiting. And then I found out, like, if they do use you, you're probably there 9 hours. And it could even technically go longer. And that's just one day. It's 2 and possibly more. And I know someone who was in a jury thing for 2 or 3 weeks. It was supposed to be a couple days, and then it turned into like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It was insane. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. It's not going to be fun. Hopefully they don't want me, and they like just go home. This is so riveting. I'm gonna go. Oh, there's something on here. What small thing is on this? I'm serious. What is on this? Okay, but this thing is small. Oh no, okay, it's not small. This is wild. So this thing took it and then ran like 200 feet up. This is wild. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Got some heft to it, but it's not like one of the bigger fish. Could be a dogtooth. It's probably a dogtooth or a young grouper. But I was going to go try a new spot. I was going to try the green jobfish spot. That looks like another deep, like, little hole over there. Funny because like now this thing is putting up a bigger fight. I'm gonna say it's probably a dogtooth tuna again. Okay, now it's really going out. This thing is really weird. Thing's really fighting. Now it's at 180. 190. Wasn't this thing at like 80 feet? Actually, when I first got it, it was like 60. And now it's over 200. This thing's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It was weird that it went from 260 feet out to like 60 feet, and then it went back to over 200 feet. It's like, okay. Like I said, it's funny because I was planning on repositioning these rods. Well, I was planning on pulling them out and then repositioning the boat to a new area. And I just picked up this rod and all of a sudden there's a fish on it. I would say this is probably a bigger dogtooth. I don't think it's a grouper. But I guess we'll find out. See if I can ever pull this in. Oh, it was a grouper. This is on the bigger side of the young ones. Alright, let's go pull this back in. And we'll move, I think it's to the southwest. See how that spot is. Could also just be like the time of day. Maybe it doesn't like all the night stuff. So this is this way. Now there are some like really deep spots here, maybe? Or is that counting? Or are those dark blue just the little islands? That I don't know. That might just be the islands popping up. I think those are just the islands. Okay. But we'll move over. We'll go to where I caught the green jobfish, and then we'll check. Alrighty. Now this, I believe, is really deep. I didn't want it that far out. So maybe what I should do is get a little closer. I really don't want it 90 plus feet when you cast out. It's not really what I want. So let's get a little closer. See how this is. Good, okay. Well, just drop. I think this is way deeper. The other one's like 260. I think this spot is pushing 360, 350. I don't remember. There was a spot that was way over 300 feet. This one, I guess not. Maybe this is 250 like the other one. This one was much. Oh, this spot's actually more shallow. Must have been somewhere else I was thinking then. Yes, this out over here. Could have been the spot that I was with all those snapper. There was one that was just really deep. Could also be the time because now we're on the bottom part. So let's go to nighttime. See how this nighttime peak is doing. That's another thing because you should always check your peaks. That is the right rod. Yep, we got something, but it's not terribly big. No, it's not that big. It's pretty small. I like to, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I say it's pretty small. And it's like, I'm going to fight now. Tell me I'm small. Yeah, okay, now it's really fighting. And it's not even that big, so it's kind of like a waste of my time. But there's nothing on the other rod, so we'll just pull this in. This thing was coming towards me the whole time, and then I opened my mouth. Screws me over. Oh my god. It's either a dog tooth or it's a bigger size young giant catfish, or what is the thing I forgot? Grouper. Yeah, this thing was like at 50 feet. I opened my big mouth and now it's at 160 feet. Not that big. I can tell you that much. Dude, how can you say strike timed out when you didn't even set the bite alarm off? You can't tell me strike timed out. Because I would have dropped this rod. It's a waste of time. Don't tell me that crap. Again, with the strike timed out, you have to freaking alert me that there's even something on the freaking thing. Like, come on. I mean, seriously, twice it says strike timed out, but there was nothing there. You can't, you can't tell me strike timed out when nothing is hitting it. Unless it was one of those little squid things again. It's like less than a pound. Doesn't even register. It's so small. So let's reposition this. Ooh, we got a big one. And it literally just hit right as my bait hit the bottom. Fortunately, this is not a 198-pound fish. This is the hardest part, is doing the bottom fishing. Only because you need 198.42-pound fish. And it's not because you need that size, but it's because the hook size I have gives me a lot of smaller fish. You can get the bigger one. I got one the other day. But bigger the hook, especially for these, like the greater the chance you'll have of catching a bigger one. I'm probably not going to see that. The trolling, yeah, you're going to get a lot of smaller fish. By smaller, it's still like 100 plus pounds. But you do get some pretty decent sized fish as well. Especially if you go to the two tuna areas, either the big one in the middle or the one that I go to a lot. You'll see a bunch of fish that are well over 100 pounds, even over 200 pounds. So that's not too bad. You'll have to fight more fish, but you know you'll get it. This one's really hit or miss. It's like this fish, it's a bigger fish, but it's probably not close to the weight limit I need. And when I say close, I mean like close to being it. It's probably like the other one, 160 to 180 pounds. I wish it was over, because then we'd be done with the bottom part, with the bottom rod. And then I could just set up for trolling. Like, I would love it if, like, this fish would have came in by now, because if it's not 198 pounds, which I don't think it is, I could grab the other rod. But this one's fighting pretty good. Well, let's try time down that one. And you can, go and use two rods at once. Well, not at once, but like back to back. Like you pick up this rod, you put the other one down, you pick up that rod, reel that in, go to the other one. It's just sometimes you can put a rod down that has a fish on it and instantly it comes off. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. Like if there was a time thing where it's like, between this amount of time and this amount of time, you could lose a fish if you don't reel it in. And then there's been times where, like, you'll see a rod that looks like it's in the stand right now, and you pick it up, like, 2 minutes later, and there's still a fish on it. I had a fish the other day that would not come off. It was like 350 feet out, and I let go of the rod, and I went and was pulling in fish with the other rod, and then I casted the other rod out and caught another fish, and then the other rod still had a fish on it. Sometimes it makes no sense. Like I said, sometimes you can plop a rod down and instantly the fish comes off. This is not 198. It's only 129. That's another thing that makes no sense is sometimes these young grouper, the game pull changes the way you're holding it as if it was a much bigger fish and then it's small. Makes no sense. I have no clue how long this is going to take. I might have to do this off stream. Because like I said, this bottom rod fishing is painful. Okay, I have no clue if it's gonna work, but let's buy one of these curved ones. Don't know if it's gonna help. I don't know if it's bigger. It might not be. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna go put it on this rod. Well, we got a big fish on. Just don't know how big it is. I really want to take that other rod though, but I also don't want to lose potential big fish. Even though it's probably not. It's probably another of the bigger size of the young ones. But what I'll do is before I put this rod back, I'll put the other hook on it. I just want this part to be over because I just want to get back to trolling. Because trolling's fun. This fish obviously does not want to get close anymore. Just went out 80 feet. I almost went out 90 feet. Before I was able to reel it back in. A little. Then it's back out. I think this is another one of those bigger young giant grouper. Let's see, we're at 110 feet. Can't reel it in. Oh, let me reel it in a little? Okay. Yep, another of the bigger young giant groupers. keep getting screwed with those things. Because the game makes you think that it's like really, really big, and it's really not. Just a small waste of your time. They really don't like any area, it seems. This is literally just a waste of time. I don't think it likes this spot, so I'm going to go back to my original spot. So obviously none of this crap is working. And it's literally this is just boring and it's wasting time. I'm really not in the mood to be wasting time.